What's poppin', y'all? This your boy Bishop, back for episode 92 of Shit That Be On My Mind. If you like what I be saying, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tonight, I'm coming to y'all. I just watched the debates. It ended probably about 4 or 5 minutes ago. Very interesting. Very interesting. It was a popcorn type of event. Trump, classic Trump, man. Stone cold bully, stone cold white supremacist. Joe Biden, blend in, fake it till you make it supremacist, white supremacist. You know what I mean? So, what I take from it, Trump just being Trump, he don't really have a clear plan. He's more reactive. You know what I'm saying? It's like, counterpuncher. You know what I'm saying? He want to counter everything. You know what I mean? Biden seems like he have a plan, but to me, the man mind seem like it's not clicking, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? If anybody was really watching it, like just looking through the bullshit, you know what I mean? It doesn't seem like my man mind is there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, Trump was interrupting him, but for a person who mind should be sharp, they'd have been able to, walk circles around Trump. You know what I'm saying? Because the way you debate a bully, you just become the counterpuncher. You know what I'm saying? And to me, Biden didn't give off that. He gave off frustration. He gave off, I'm not knowledgeable, because he kept messing up on certain numbers, certain terms. You know what I mean? Losing himself in his, like when he said he was, I want to make my third, but he was still on his second point. You know what I'm saying? And Trump pointed that out. You know what I mean? So to me, my man don't seem like he all the way there in the mind. You know what I'm saying? I just feel watching that debate that America is in trouble. America as a whole is in trouble. Because if this is the finest that we can produce, is Donald Trump and a Joe Biden, this is the finest we can produce, then we in trouble. Because really what they doing on both sides, the Republican side and the Democrat side, they just sticking to their guns. Like when my man say, hey, would you consider white supremacists, blah, blah, blah. And Trump, he not going to say, yeah. No, he stuck to his guns. When it came down to Biden, Biden stuck to his guns. He just was a little more slicker about how he answered it. Like when they talk about the violence from the Democrat cities and this, that, and the third, he spun it a little bit. He didn't really say, hey, y'all need to cut it out. Just like my man, the guy Chris Wallace was saying, like, these are Democrats. Why you didn't call them and hey, man, cut the BS. And then, Biden try to spin it and say, well, I'm not the one in charge basically right now. But you still are the former vice president. You still part of the government. You still have an influence. You could have still made a call. So that right there let you know he ain't trying to condemn the Antifa and the radical left. So he's trying to stick to his guns. You know what I mean? So that's why I say America's in trouble, because these two fools, these two old white senile racist white men is going to lead America on. It's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? When they talked about race, both of them, to me, get a failing grade. You understand? We know where Trump stands. So I wasn't trying to even listen to him, because I already know what this fool gonna say. You know what I'm saying? But listening to Biden, he don't have a clear plan either. His is like a mask. He wearing a mask. He really not telling. How can I say it? He more like a sympathizer. Like, I understand what black people going through. But like when Trump hit him with the 94 crime bill and the super predators and all the shit he did, he couldn't counter that because that's his record. He's a known white supremacist as well. So all of a sudden you care about black people? No, you just want our vote. You know what I mean? So when it come down to it, they both get a failing grade on that. You know what I mean? When they talked about the pollution and the global warming and all that, You know what I'm saying? They both get a failing grade. Because my man, you know what I'm saying, Biden, yeah, his plan, you see how he denounced the Green Act or whatever that they, you know, saying the far left and the Democrats trying to propose. You know what I mean? But his is going to cost a gang of money. Where that money going to come from? You can't tax the whole. See, this is what y'all got to understand, man. You know, you can't tax the whole rich to get your money. It's only 2% out of, which is fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's 98% people that's not the super rich. Then it's 2% that's the super rich. You can't tax the super rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had to tax them more than half of what they bringing in, and you know they're not gonna allow that to happen, because who paying for the Democrat campaigns and who paying for the Republican campaigns? So they both talking shit, but they both know that they can't super tax the rich, dog. You understand? So we gonna have to end up footing that bill no matter who gets in office next year or in November. You know what I'm saying? And be running it in 2021. The average American is gonna be footing that bill. So when they brought up Trump's taxes, you know, and he wouldn't answer it, then, you know, Biden answered, and then, you know, I guess Biden done released this stuff online, or he didn't put his stuff out there, and he didn't pay the gang of taxes. But what they both fail at, and they both get a bad grade, is for the fact that, you know what I'm saying, corporations like Jeff Bezos, who owns Amazon, Mark Zuckerberg, all the super rich don't pay their fair amount in taxes. And that's done by both Republican and Democrats. Because again, like I said, somebody got to pay for their campaigns, man. All these campaigns from the city, the state, and the federal level are paid by super rich people. Now, do the regular folk like us send in donations? Yes. Do that make somewhat of an impact? Yes. But the majority of their money is controlled or sent in by the super rich. That's why they get first dibs on everything. You know what I'm saying? So when Biden point out Trump, oh, well, he just trying to help protect his friends and all that. But who been paying? He been in the office, or he been in politics for 47 years. Who paid for his campaigns? See? So that's where y'all got to find the middle ground at. Because both of them are just sticking to their guns. You know what I mean? Trump is a bully. Biden just seemed like he's lost. So again, that's why I'm saying America's in trouble, because if Trump get in, we already know. You know what I'm saying? The Honorable Louis Farrakhan already told us. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan already told us Trump gonna send America to hell in a rocket ship, and that's where America's going. But they also gonna go to hell with Biden. Because you have a president, if he becomes president, his mind ain't all the way there. So it's going to be people. Presidents are already puppets. For y'all who don't know, they already puppets. But he's really going to be a puppet because he can't even think straight. So who going to be advising him is whew. They got some radical people on that left, man. You know what I'm saying? They want to let all these immigrants in. That should be a no-no. You know what I mean? They pushing the whole LGBTQ, which eventually the LGBTQ, I'm telling y'all right now, man, if they get in power, the Democrats get in power, they're gonna embolden the LGBTQ to the point where pedophilia is gonna become normal. You hear me? On TV, you already see how every show, especially every black show, got something gay in it. The next step is pedophilia. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? So that's too far left. So that's why I say America is fucked either way it go. Because you got this, he's a stone cold asshole. Then you got this person who's going to be listening to these left radical ass people, man, who want to just turn America into like a modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. You understand? Like when they talked about lawlessness, Trump, he talking about law and order. My man, like he said, he can't even say law and order. See, so on one end, Trump saying law and order, which is a dog whistle for, hey, gun them niggas down when they get out of line. You know what I mean? You got the green light. Trump and Biden, he basically saying, we gonna, like he said, I don't want to defund the police. I want to give them more money. So that's his dog whistle to them, to tell them, like, I'm gonna give y'all money, But y'all just chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's his dog whistle. Like, y'all can knock a nigga off here and there, but kind of like chill out. You understand? So both of them saying the same shit, but just two different ways. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, man, this is something serious. And for and me, no disrespect to anybody who might come across this video, but the video is directly directed towards black people. By me being a black man, me having kids, me having a family, loved ones, I'm worried. Not scared, but worried. Because neither one of them are addressing our concerns. Neither one gives a fuck about us. So what we need to do as black Americans is to withhold our vote from both of them, dog. Listen to this debate tonight. Lets me know we need to hold our vote from both the motherfuckers until they address us directly. Give us what we need directly. They were throwing a lot of money out there tonight. Threw a lot of money out there. What we get? Oh, Biden, COVID affects black people. What money, what tangibles you gonna give us? Because when you get to talking, health care for everybody. You just said COVID affects black people. Like, that's what I mean. He sympathizes with us. But then when it comes to cashing out, we need health care for everybody. No, we need what we need for us. Period. Reparations. We need tangibles. We don't need rising tide lifts all boats. We don't need that shit. We need what we need. So if anybody looking at this video, if you voting out of fear, you should fear both them motherfuckers. Because both of them ain't right. This is the best America can produce. Come on, man. Come on. It's not worth it. Sit this one out. If the country crash and burn, we done already been at the worst. We already at the worst. We already there. Like, when you look at schools, when you look at home ownership, when you look at healthcare, when you look at every single category, guess who's last? Us, black people. And all they do is basically play games with us. And then we play games in our own mind because we tell ourselves, well, under the Democrats, we didn't gain this. How far have we came? How far? We got to make them respect us, period. And by basically going to vote for one scary motherfucker that y'all fear, for another motherfucker that y'all don't think it, because he's wearing a mask. You know what I mean? Again, like I said, let's go back to when he said about the police. You see, he put a spine, his spine got real stiff. Yeah, I don't want to defund the police. I want to give them more money. When it came down to the rioters, rioting is bad and they need to be punished. But he won't say that about the police being punished. So he's a chameleon. He's gonna blend in just like Kamala. They gonna blend in. That's their job, to blend in and then slick your ass. And then when they get in there, you know what I'm saying, all that shit he was talking gonna go out the window because now he got the power and he got what he wanted. It's like, you gotta look at these politicians, man. It's like how when you cut into a girl, some females already know what we want. So they like, all right, you know what I'm saying? We thinking we running game, but really in her mind, she already made up what she gonna do with us. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and give him some. But some females see the game and say, nah, I ain't gonna just let you just, slide down on me like that. So that's how you gotta look at politicians, man. They basically telling you what you want to hear to get what they want, and what they want is your vote, man. Once they get their vote, they ain't trying to listen to you no more. So all the black people, like I said, that might come across this video, trust me, once Biden and Kamala get in, all that shit that they talking right now gonna go out the window. You hear me? And y'all gonna be looking crazy, trying to convince yourself, because one thing that people in general, it don't matter what color you is, we are good at lying to ourselves. Me and everybody else. We are good at lying to ourselves. We can be in the worst predicament, a failed marriage, a failed job, anything, and we'll lie to ourselves. So we know how to train ourselves for that. So it's a lot of black people that's training their mind to think that these people gonna do good for them, and you know they not gonna do nothing right by you. And Trump, you gotta write him off, man. You gotta write. You see what he is? He's a bully. He is what America produced. So when they talk about, when Biden say certain things about American this is what America produced. It produced a Donald Trump, just like it produced a racist Joe Biden. America produced y'all. So what is you saying, Biden? Donald Trump is America. He is the quintessential symbol of America. All you want to do is, speaking of Biden, all you want to do is blend in. But you really you are the same as him. And if you listen to him tonight, if y'all go back and listen to the debate, listen to him. Oh, you clown. You this. He's saying little slick shit. But at the end of the day, they both the same. Because when Trump hit him with the you've been in politics for 47 years, that man been in politics for damn near a half a century, man. You hear me? A half a century this nigga been in politics. What has he done? How much money was given to all his campaigns in the last 47 years, man? Like, really think about that, man. He's a career politician, man. So my whole thing is they both get failing grades. And I believe and I feel like as a black American and anybody else that's looking at this, we should just withhold our vote and just sit this one out. Whatever America course gonna take, it's gonna take. We done been at the worst. It can't get no worse. It can't get no worse. But I want to make one last point about the Democrat-run cities. Y'all might not want to listen to Trump when he said that, but listen to it, man. Majority of these cities, man, I'm in Detroit, dog. This motherfucker is violent. Democratic mayor, Democratic governor. It's a violent ass town, dog. Don't nobody want to live like that. I shouldn't have to sit and wonder if a bullet gonna come through and strike one of my kids, man. Like, that's fucked up. And then niggas keep voting these people in, and these people not doing shit for us. That don't make no sense either. So I gotta point that out, man. I might not fuck with Trump, but that was real, because most of these cities like Chicago, people just getting gunned down, little kids and shit getting killed, dog. Niggas just out here like, where's the guns coming from, for one? Because if it's a Democrat-run town, you know, where's the guns coming from, man? Why y'all can't plug that hole or whatever? How they getting in here? Why y'all can't plug that hole, man? The drugs. Why y'all can't plug that hole, man? Black people don't like living like this. Like, I'm one of the niggas who came from the streets and dealt with, you know, the life of not crime, but being around criminals and having some criminal activity, man. Don't nobody want to live like that, dog. And we got a Democratic governor, we got a Democratic mayor, and steadily violence just pouring through this bitch, dog. Motherfuckers just getting killed left and right around here, man. All through cities in Michigan. Flint, Lansing, my hometown. You know what I'm saying? People just getting murdered. And these is Democrat-run cities with a Democratic mayor, man. I mean, with a Democratic governor. So we got to start holding them accountable, man. We can't just be voting, well, they ain't trying. We dying out here. Schools is fucked up. Democrat-run cities. You understand? Kids out here can't even fucking read at a third grade level. Home ownership. Businesses. These is Democrats, dog. Like, we got to start waking up and realizing what's going on out here, man. And realize when you getting played. So that's why I said we need to sit this one out, man, and regroup and rethink. But I know a lot of niggas not. I understand, because you're going to have some coons, you know what I'm saying, that's going to run the Republicans, and you're going to have coons that's going to run with the Democrats. You know what I mean? Just some people just, like I said, they lie to themselves, dog. It's like a person waking up every day going to church on every Sunday and believing Jesus is white. You can't tell them folk nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to really convince nobody. I'm just want to state, that's why it's called shit that be on my mind, because it just be shit that be on my mind, man. And I just feel like we need to smarten up out here, man, and realize and start holding folk accountable. That's just my opinion on it. Y'all have a good night. Peace.